I think when I first invited Ming Tong to Australia, definitely personal desire to have what I experienced in California for the Chi Center open. I wanted that the same way you guys wanted. I wanted it every minute of my life. I wanted to grow into that, and the best way I saw to do that was to start to create a community here, because I knew if it moved me so much, it would have to move other people. And so, after the first retreat, and some of you were there, a lot of the people from that retreat aren't here now, and I didn't get it. Like, how could you not come back? So, somehow I was gifted a studio in East Fremantle, and I thought, I have to teach more. I have to find the people who really resonate with this the way I do, and grow a community. And then wanting Ming Tong to come back, of course, is like, I knew that each person who connected with the Chi field would lift the Chi field local energy here, and then benefit the whole Chi field. You know, I could just see how it can happen, you know, that it's like getting this transmission from the source, and then it will never be the same here because of all of you. So I have to say I had some personal motivation, because I want this, you know. I want this health, and this joy, and this love, and this ever-increasing capacity to access this source energy. And I want to do it collectively, because I can see how potent it is. You know, that things happen together that are harder on your own. And I want everyone to come with me to Santa Fe one time. And then all of us to go to China with Ming Tong. It's really, yeah. And I know when Ming Tong said about if he could just do 1% or something of what Dr. Pang had done, he would be so happy. I feel the same, you know, just to have a community here of people who will come back. When Ming Tong comes back, we want to keep practicing weekly and, you know, monthly healing circles, and just to benefit all of us. You know, it's a very collective experience. And just personally, the retreat for me this time, I've been now, I think I had been to a full month, like a total of 8 weeks retreat in 5 different retreats now. And I had never gone through a public Chi purification before. Grace was very benevolent with me, and I said, just wait till I get home, especially the month-long one. And considering what I've been through with my health, it was like, wow, you know, I skated through without as much as a headache. And so what I went through the other day was so challenging for me, because I just didn't want to leave my house. I didn't want to be exposed. I went out without earrings on, which is something I never do. Seriously. You know? I knew I had to do it, and I knew I had to just be here in that and face what I have faced alone in my healing journey. I have been through those episodes on my own, but to actually be willing to be in exposure with that, and let love in, and let acceptance. Yeah, forget the love, just acceptance. Acceptance that nobody was gonna, you know, point the finger at me, you know, because sometimes I feel like, you know, I know some of you know I had a recurrence of breast cancer at the end of last year, and you know, in the midst of teaching Qigong, it's like, how could this be? It was the hardest thing. And those of you who were in that course, when I told you, you know, it was the hardest thing to face, because of course the mind thought failure. And I remember I said, the first thing I said to everyone, please don't take this to mean that Qigong doesn't work. Because I was afraid. I was afraid everyone would quit practicing. I was afraid everyone would quit practicing and think it was a sham or a fraud. And the fact is, some of you don't know, you know, I did 5 weeks of radiation. I finished 3 weeks ago, and I feel great. You know, I went through a 24-hour, maybe 36-hour purification. I feel as if nothing ever happened, and I really do believe what Dr. Pang said. I do believe that I have lived now 14 years since I had my first episode, I've lived as if I don't have any disease as much as I can, except for these periodic bouts of some sort of surgery or something, and I just eat like I'm healthy now, and I walk like I'm healthy, and I intend to be healthy. Whatever I die from, I'm going to be healthy, even if I don't have cancer, unconditionally, right? So this retreat for me has been probably the biggest one yet, because of, you know, and a lot of people came up to me, are you okay, are you okay, which is wonderful, but it's like there really is a gift in the purification, because I feel really different than I did the day before that happened. I feel very, my brain feels like it discharged something. I feel very clear and very at peace. How long? I love you guys.